All right, welcome to the next episode of Two Guys Discussing Russia over Pastries. Today we have special guest Arkady Moshes from the Finnish Institute of International Affairs. I want to ask you, worsening relations between Russia and Belarus tear apart the Russian-Belarus Union state?
The short answer is no. The first reason is that Mr. Lukashenko is a real master. He has mastered the art of extracting economic benefits in exchange for expressions of geopolitical loyalty. He's been doing this for, 15 years, for as long as this union has been in existence. And what's especially characteristic of him, he's not afraid of conflicts. He actually escalates the conflicts whenever he feels the one is coming, in order to later on to be able to pull back a bit and get the concessions. I mean, he knows that for Moscow, he as an ally is too precious. Moscow cannot afford to lose him. Therefore, he knows what the game is about. And the second argument is, if under some hypothetical circumstances he were willing to change his position, there's nobody on the western side who would give him as much as Moscow would. So he's not afraid of conflict. He's been playing this game for 15 years, and he knows how to do it. And his interaction with the West at the moment is more technocratic, it's not political.
Okay, Sufian, do you agree with that position?
Well, from the point that Arkady showed, it's very profitable for Belarus, but it's very asymmetric relations, because it's not as profitable for Russia as for Belarus, and Lukashenko is behaving like a regional Putin, challenging all the time Russia. And for example, recently he established the custom control, not only for trucks, but even for passenger cars. So I think that the same way as the West put sanctions on Russia when Putin crossed the line, Lukashenko is about to cross the line. He actually crossed it, but somehow Russia tolerates it. And I think in very near future, Russia will act toward Belarus the same way as West acted toward Russia. And I don't think Russia will hesitate to destroy the Union state between Russia and Belarus, and then to show Lukashenko his place. And I think it's very real, and we may even see it in foreseeable future.
Well, look, two things. One, Lukashenko is not only key to the further existence of the bilateral Union state, he's also key to the further development of the Eurasian Economic Union. I mean, without him, Russia would basically stay one-on-one with Kazakhstan, and it's very much inconceivable that Kazakhstan would be willing to continue this game without Belarus. And there are other things as well, namely that Russia has actually tried to influence Mr. Lukashenko's behavior several years back, when it ran a very serious defamation campaign. But the thing is that it cannot, or it's very difficult for Russia to undermine his positions within Belarus, because there's nobody who could replace Lukashenko being Russia's hand at the same time. So it's too risky. So if you rock the boat, if you say that Lukashenko is bad, then there is a possibility, at least, that a representative of a totally different political camp will come to power in Belarus, and that guy might be either too much pro-European or pro-Western, or that it's the person who will maybe claim loyalty and allegiance to Russia, but will not be able to run the country the way Lukashenko did. So it's a very risky game, and Lukashenko knows it, and there are no other pro-Russian forces. There have been people who were trying to play this game, but they all failed. He's the only one, and he's really a central figure in that country, and therefore it would be too risky for Russia even to try to replace him with somebody else.
Okay, well, I think it will be very profitable inside Russia for Putin to destroy Lukashenko, because Lukashenko isn't player, he just bluffing, while Russia is the player in this game. And then if to make Belarus part of an ex-Belarus, nobody protest against it like they protested in Crimea. So that's a very realistic scenario for Putin to gain more support inside Russia.
That's true. That's the argument that I can buy. But nevertheless, Russia needs Belarus, and Lukashenko is the man who's in control of Belarus.
Okay, well, when two experts disagree, the only way we can resolve the dispute is by flipping a coin. So we have a coin from the United Arizona for here in Abu Dhabi. So you have a choice between the coffee maker or the numbers.
Numbers.
Okay, let's see what happens. It's the coffee maker.
Okay.
So the Russian-Belarus relations are in trouble.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.